Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, I'm absolutely thrilled you found us because today we're diving into something that's going to completely transform your living space. We're talking about the 10 best interior paint colors for 2025 that you absolutely will not regret choosing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Paint colors are subjective, right? But here's the thing. After analyzing thousands of homes, working with top interior designers, and seeing which colors consistently deliver that wow factor year after year, I can confidently say these 10 colors are absolute game changers. Before we jump into our countdown, I want you to think about this for a moment. How many times have you walked into a room and immediately felt something? Maybe it was calm, maybe it was energized, maybe it was inspired. That's the power of color. And it's not just psychological, it's scientific. Colors literally affect our brain chemistry, our mood, our productivity, and even our relationships. So when you choose the right paint color, you're not just decorating a wall. You're crafting an experience, creating an atmosphere, and setting the stage for countless memories to come. Now, I've spent months researching, testing, and consulting with color experts to bring you this definitive list. These aren't just trendy colors that'll look dated in 2 years. These are sophisticated, timeless choices that work with multiple design styles, complement various lighting conditions, and most importantly, they're colors you'll still love 5, 10, even 20 years from now. Let's start with number 10, and trust me, this one might surprise you because it's not what most people expect when they think of interior paint colors. Number 10 is Sage Whisper, and this is a muted, sophisticated green-gray that's absolutely revolutionary for interior spaces. Now, green might seem risky to some of you, but hear me out. Sage Whisper isn't your grandmother's mint green or that aggressive forest green from the 80s. This is a complex, nuanced color that changes throughout the day with natural light. In the morning, it feels fresh and energizing. In the afternoon, it's calming and grounding. And in the evening, under warm artificial light, it becomes cozy and intimate. What makes Sage Whisper so special is its versatility. It works beautifully in bedrooms where you want that connection to nature without being overwhelming. It's stunning in home offices because it promotes focus and creativity without being distracting. And in living spaces, it creates this sophisticated backdrop that makes artwork pop and allows your furniture to really shine. The undertones are perfectly balanced, not too yellow, not too blue, not too gray, which means it plays well with both warm and cool accent colors. I've seen this color transform spaces that felt cold and sterile into rooms that feel alive and welcoming. One client told me that after painting her kitchen island in Sage Whisper, her family started gathering there more often, having longer conversations, and she swears the food even tastes better. That's the power of getting color right. Moving on to number 9, we have Warm Linen, and this is where we start talking about the new neutrals. Forget everything you think you know about beige because Warm Linen is beige's sophisticated, well-traveled cousin. This color has depth, character, and an almost chameleon-like quality that adapts to its surroundings. Warm Linen is what I call a perfect supporting actor. It never competes for attention, but it elevates everything around it. In a dining room, it makes your table settings look more elegant. In a bedroom, it creates this cocoon-like feeling that promotes better sleep. And in entryways, it welcomes guests with a sense of understated luxury. The magic of Warm Linen lies in its undertones. There's just a whisper of pink, a hint of yellow, and the slightest touch of gray. This combination means it works with virtually any accent color you can imagine. Want to go bold with navy and gold? Warm Linen is your perfect backdrop. Prefer soft pastels? It makes them look more sophisticated. Even if you change your decor style completely, this color will adapt and continue to look intentional and beautiful. Number 8 is going to make some of you nervous, but I promise you, if you trust the process, you'll fall in love with Midnight Navy. Yes, we're talking about a dark color, and yes, it works in more spaces than you think. Midnight Navy isn't just for accent walls, though it's stunning there too. It's a full room color that creates drama, sophistication, and surprisingly, it can even make spaces feel larger when used correctly. The key with Midnight Navy is understanding light. In rooms with great natural light, it becomes this rich, enveloping color that feels like a warm hug. It makes white trim pop like nothing else, creates incredible contrast with metallic accents, and provides the perfect backdrop for colorful artwork or photography. I've used Midnight Navy in powder rooms where it creates this jewel box effect that guests absolutely rave about. But here's what most people don't realize about dark colors like Midnight Navy. They're actually more forgiving than light colors when it comes to imperfections. Scuff marks, nail holes, Even slight texture variations in your walls become virtually invisible. And unlike black, which can feel harsh or cold, midnight navy has enough blue undertone to feel welcoming and sophisticated rather than stark. Coming in at number 7 is soft terracotta, and this is the color that's going to define 2025's approach to warm, earthy tones. Terracotta has been having a moment, but soft terracotta takes all the best qualities of traditional terracotta and refines them for modern living. It's warm without being overwhelming, earthy without being rustic, and sophisticated without being cold. Soft terracotta works magic in spaces where you want to create connection and conversation. It's phenomenal in dining rooms because it makes food look more appetizing and creates this convivial atmosphere that encourages people to linger over meals. In living rooms, it provides warmth that makes everyone feel welcome, and it's particularly stunning when paired with natural materials like wood, stone, or woven textures. What I love about soft terracotta is how it bridges the gap between bold and neutral. It's definitely a color, you know it's there, but it's not demanding or overwhelming. It works beautifully with both modern and traditional furnishings, and it's one of those colors that photographs beautifully, which is increasingly important in our social media world. Number 6 brings us to cloud white, and before you roll your eyes and think this is just another white paint, let me explain why cloud white is revolutionary. This isn't stark white, it isn't builder grade white, and it definitely isn't that cold, sterile white that makes spaces feel like hospitals. Cloud white is warm, soft, and has just enough cream undertone to feel welcoming while still being definitively white. The genius of cloud white is in its consistency. Unlike many whites that can look pink in some lights, blue in others, or gray depending on the time of day, cloud white maintains its character across different lighting conditions. It's bright enough to make spaces feel larger and more open, but warm enough to feel cozy and inviting. Cloud white is particularly stunning in kitchens, where it makes everything look clean and fresh while still feeling homey. It's perfect for bedrooms where you want that serene, hotel-like feeling, and in bathrooms it creates this spa-like atmosphere that makes your daily routines feel more luxurious. Plus, it's the perfect backdrop for colorful accessories, artwork, or textiles that you might want to change seasonally. Halfway through our countdown at number 5, we have Dusty Rose, and this is the color that's going to surprise everyone who thinks pink doesn't belong in sophisticated interiors. Dusty Rose isn't bubblegum pink or hot pink or any of those aggressive pinks that might make you think of a little girl's bedroom. This is a muted, complex pink with gray undertones that feels both contemporary and timeless. Dusty Rose works beautifully in spaces where you want to create a sense of calm and nurturing. It's incredible in bedrooms because it promotes relaxation and has been shown to help with sleep quality. In home offices, it provides just enough warmth to keep the space from feeling sterile while maintaining a professional atmosphere. And in powder rooms or small spaces, it creates this enveloping, cocoon-like feeling that's both intimate and luxurious. The sophistication of Dusty Rose comes from its complexity. In different lights, you might see more of the pink, more of the gray, or even hints of lavender. This chameleon quality means it works with a wide range of accent colors and design styles. Pair it with deep greens for a botanical feel, with navy for classic sophistication, or with gold accents for glamorous elegance. Number 4 is Charcoal Mist, and this is the gray that finally gets gray right. We've all seen those cold, flat grays that make spaces feel like concrete bunkers. Charcoal Mist is the antidote to all of that. It's a warm gray with just enough brown undertone to feel welcoming, just enough blue to feel sophisticated, and just enough depth to feel substantial without being heavy. Charcoal Mist is what I call the ultimate modern neutral. It works with absolutely everything: warm woods, cool metals, bright colors, soft pastels, bold patterns, minimalist designs. It's sophisticated enough for formal spaces, but relaxed enough for casual family areas. In kitchens, it makes stainless steel appliances look more expensive. In bedrooms, it creates this cocoon-like atmosphere that promotes better sleep. And in living areas, it provides the perfect backdrop for your life to unfold. What makes Charcoal Mist special is its ability to feel both contemporary and timeless. It's definitely a modern color, but it has enough depth and complexity that it won't look dated in 5 years. It's the kind of color that grows with you, that looks intentional whether your style is minimalist or maximalist, traditional or cutting-edge contemporary. Coming in at number 3 is Warm Ivory, and this is the off-white that's going to replace all those cold, stark whites we've been living with. Warm Ivory has just enough yellow undertone to feel welcoming and cozy, but it's still light enough to make spaces feel open and airy. It's the perfect compromise between the brightness of white and the coziness of cream. Warm ivory is particularly magical in spaces with lots of natural light because it seems to glow from within. It makes natural materials like wood and stone look richer and more beautiful. It's stunning with both warm and cool accent colors, and it provides the perfect backdrop for artwork, photography, or colorful accessories. In bedrooms, warm ivory creates this serene, hotel-like atmosphere that promotes relaxation and better sleep. In living areas, it feels welcoming and sophisticated without being boring. And in kitchens, it makes everything look clean and fresh while still feeling homey and inviting. It's one of those colors that makes you feel good every time you walk into the room. Number two is going to make you rethink everything you thought you knew about blue paint colors. Deep Ocean is a rich, complex blue-green that feels both calming and energizing, both sophisticated and welcoming. It's not navy, it's not teal, it's something entirely unique that captures the depth and mystery of deep ocean water. Deep Ocean works magic in spaces where you want to create a sense of tranquility and focus. It's phenomenal in bedrooms because blue has been scientifically proven to lower blood pressure and heart rate, promoting better sleep. In home offices, it enhances concentration and creativity. And in living spaces, it creates this sophisticated backdrop that makes everything else in the room look more intentional and beautiful. What makes Deep Ocean so special is its complexity. Depending on the light, you might see more blue, more green, or even hints of gray. This depth means it never looks flat or boring, and it works beautifully with a wide range of accent colors. Pair it with warm woods for a nautical feel, with brass accents for sophisticated glamour, or with white trim for classic elegance. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the number one interior paint color for 2025 that you absolutely will not regret is Mushroom Taupe. Now, I know taupe has gotten a bad reputation over the years, but Mushroom Taupe is taupe reimagined for the modern world. This isn't that flat, boring beige brown that dominated the early 2000s. This is a sophisticated, complex neutral with gray undertones, hints of purple, and just enough warmth to feel welcoming. Mushroom Taupe is the ultimate chameleon color. In morning light, it feels fresh and energizing. In afternoon light, it's calming and grounding. And in evening light, it becomes cozy and intimate. It works with absolutely every design style, from ultra-modern to traditional, from minimalist to maximalist, from Scandinavian to bohemian. What makes Mushroom Taupe the number one choice is its incredible versatility and timeless appeal. It's sophisticated enough for the most elegant spaces, but relaxed enough for casual family areas. It makes expensive furnishings look even more luxurious while making budget pieces look more expensive. It's the perfect backdrop for colorful artwork, bold textiles, or metallic accents. In bedrooms, Mushroom Taupe creates this cocoon-like atmosphere that promotes relaxation and better sleep. In living areas, it feels welcoming and sophisticated without ever being boring. In kitchens, it provides warmth while still feeling clean and fresh. And in dining rooms, it creates this intimate atmosphere that makes every meal feel special. But here's what really sets Mushroom Taupe apart. It's a color that grows with you. Whether your style evolves, whether you move to a different home, whether you change your furniture or accessories, this color will continue to look intentional and beautiful. It's an investment in your home's future, not just its present. Now, before you rush out to buy paint, let me share some crucial tips for success with any of these colors. First, always test your chosen color in the actual space where you'll be using it. Paint large swatches on different walls and observe them at different times of day and under different lighting conditions. Colors can look completely different in your home than they do on a tiny paint chip or even on your computer screen. Second, consider the undertones carefully. Every color has undertones, those subtle hints of other colors that affect how the main color appears. Understanding undertones is crucial for creating a cohesive color scheme throughout your home. If you're unsure about undertones, consult with a color expert or interior designer. Third, don't forget about the finish. The same color can look dramatically different in flat, eggshell, satin, or semi-gloss finishes. Generally, flat finishes hide imperfections but are harder to clean. Eggshell and satin are good all-purpose choices. Semi-gloss and gloss are best for high-traffic areas or spaces that need frequent cleaning. Fourth, invest in quality paint. The difference between cheap paint and high-quality paint isn't just about durability. It's about color depth, coverage, and how the color looks over time. Quality paint will give you richer, more consistent color that looks better and lasts longer. Finally, remember that paint color is just one element of your overall design. Consider how your chosen color will work with your existing furnishings, flooring, and architectural elements. Sometimes the most beautiful paint color in the world won't work in your specific space because of these other factors. These 10 colors represent the best of what 2025 has to offer in interior paint. They're sophisticated without being trendy, timeless without being boring, and versatile enough to work in virtually any space. Whether you choose one of these colors or they inspire you to find your own perfect shade, remember that the best paint color is the one that makes you feel good every time you walk into the room. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this guide helps you create the beautiful, welcoming spaces you've been dreaming of. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might be planning a painting project, and don't forget to subscribe for more design tips and inspiration. I'll see you in the next video where we'll be diving into the biggest interior design mistakes to avoid in 2025. Until then, happy painting